Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity Path of the Damned. Last time we left off, we got ambushed by many people. So let's go ahead and talk with people. There are a lot of named individuals here. I guess these are all quests. First time at the Dracogen. Normally I'd have a song already, but I haven't quite worked out this tune yet. I'm writing some chants about the founding of this inn. So, you interested in the story? I haven't finished the chants, but I will tell you about it. Same, sure. Alright, very interesting, go on. I want to be your broken store, but yeah, very interested in your songs. Farewell. Useless. Useless. Eorn. Why, it's you! Thank you, friend! You've given me another chance and I mean to make the most of it. I've been telling everyone around here how you helped me. Oh, this is the guy in the sewers that escaped the Crucible Knights. Yes, indeed.
We're decent folk, my lord. Perhaps you should leave and check the wilds.
Well met, friend.
What was the change with the nobleman about? Folk around here decent, they mind their own business. You want to stick your nose in it? Go talk to him yourself. Question about Defor. Have you seen an Orlan called Nifra? Twitchy lady, that one. Tell me about the village. Walk from one bridge to the next and you've seen it. We're quite hard-working folks. We keep to ourselves and we don't take to being pushed around. There used to be a castle here built by the family of Adian Thanes back when the Empire first came. Only one owner still standing, and that's part of Trigger's shop now. See that bar by the fire could spin you the yarn if you're so inclined. Alright. Oh boy, not anymore, not to keep around when everyone is birthing hollowborn. We got a few sticks around and do business. Trig is the leather courier, Adina crafts potions and Winfrey trades other goods. Rambo is a pig farmer, or was anyway. Something happened? Them ogre carried them off, now he squeezed more in his herd ever did. It is rotten luck. And Winfried? Been around ever even longer than I have. Nice enough fellow, but never could find his way to end of a sentence. His shop is across the square. What's in a story? Sure, tell me about the urge. Okay, let's go back to my previous questions. About that ogre. You don't hardly see him this close to town. Ogres and kit don't mix well. Ugly bastards, but they are smart enough to know that much. You want to know more? Talk to Rumbald. His farm sawdust was here. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, room will be a good idea. What do you have? Might, Constitution. 2 might, 2 Constitution, 2 Intellect. Yeah, plus 6 damage reduction, burn through dexterity. Let's take this one. A messenger from the Defiance Bay. Oh god. What do you want? And hireling payday. 400 copper. Yay, payday. Okay, well. Palace messenger, sure. Let's talk with this guy.
My child is out there. Do they not understand?
My lord, we're doing everything we can. Unfortunately, these villagers...
Beasts take them all. I don't care how you do it, but find her.
Your child is missing, I take it.
Yes, Lady Alice. My daughter. I've asked around, but nobody in this mud hole has any concerns beyond their swine. They turn my men away like beggars and seem downright pleased to be of no use. But you're not one of my soldiers. And you look like you're used to getting your hands dirty, if you don't mind my saying so.
Well, I might. My lord, a mercenary. I'm not a mercenary. What makes you think I'm a mercenary? If you find her, tell her I won't be upset with her. She can come back and all will be well. I just want to make sure my Alice, my child, is safe. Nothing in the world is more important to me. Oh, is this the tale of a girl fell in love with a pleb and now her father doesn't want her to be with a pleb?
Alice. Of course.
She's a striking young woman, bears more resemblance to her mother than to me. She has open air and delicate, well-bred features. She must be, 28 or 29 now. Oh, she's perfect. Tell me about her disappearance. We'd stopped in Deerford for a few days. On our 4th evening here, I was making plans to continue our journey. Lady Alice was feeling unwell and went to bed. When I retired a couple of hours later, I found that she had vanished. None of my men had seen her go, and no one at the inn knew where she was. Since then, my people have been combing the village. But we've yet to find a clue, and the locusts have been no help. Why did you and Alice come to Difford? It was merely a stop along the way to Aina's Rest. However, she took ill shortly before arrival, so it seemed prudent to allow her a few days to recover. Lady Alice has reached an age where it is prudent for her to marry. Given her this legacy business, I can't let her fertile years slip by, nor do I want her womb to fester in the presence of so many Hollowborn. It seems there will be more potential suitors in New Heomar or New Yarmar. There are better roads along the coast. Wouldn't it have been easier to follow them to the... Okay. You think I haven't considered that arranging a suitable match is difficult? The best prospects for my child lay in Anna's Rest. If I thought that, I wouldn't be slugging through the forest, would I? The main roads are clogged with people fleeing one way or another to try and escape Withers and Legacy. It would be difficult for a caravan like mine to pass without incident. At the time, it seemed prudent to move quietly along the back roads. Where's the rest of your family? Surely they will want to miss your daughter's betrothal. Lady Aaron is ill-suited for travel, I'm afraid. And unfortunately, Alice has few other close relatives. My sister and her husband, Alice's aunt and uncle, of course, have been visiting Edith the past months. And as for siblings, Alice has none. My wife has only given birth to Hollowborn, since Alice, that is. I see. Going back to your daughter, previous question. Tell me about
I'm
yourself.
Lord Nestor Harrand of Defiance Bay. A petty, small-minded man, just like the rest of them around here.
Okay, so we have to investigate. The question is there anyone upstairs that can potentially give me some information? I don't know, maybe. It's possible. Door. Oh, Nifre. Anyone follow you? Who sent you? Someone told me you were responsible for Enos killing in Defiance Bay. Let me guess, was that someone named Medred? It's a lie, plain and simple. I got on the wrong side of his employers, and now he's after me. But if he's here to do his dirty work, I won't make it easy on you. I just want to hear the side of the story. What story? The Dominators came after me. I just happened to rob the wrong place. How was I supposed to know they already claimed it? It was an honest mistake. I'm just trying to survive now, and if you spoke with Medred, you know where he's waiting. Please, go east. Medred is waiting for you just west of the river. Because I don't like the dominance. Alright, I'm trusting you. Don't have much choice. See if you can send him the other way. That should buy me some more time. Okay.
Quiet.
I don't like the mafia, so I'm just gonna mess with them. Because reasons. Why not? Why would you not? I mean, they're free killings. If they try anything, it's not like...
I wonder what this is.
You know what I'm trying to say. Guildmaster staff. It's a unique quarter staff. With grants restore minor endurance. Yeah. Can go back there. Orient the Medici, Doran. Okay, you cannot steal. But we found a unique item, which is not that bad. Let us see.
I'll have it in no time.
Yes,
the work
indeed.
of a moment. I'll
Money.
see what I can do.
And what's in here?
The work of a moment.
More money. Fantastic. Time to get out. So there is no one who can tell me about the girl here, which is great. Oh, we can use the Cypher maybe? In place of the Druid. The Cypher is a DPS, the Druid is a DPS, so we can all be DPSing around. Hey Eon, by the way, no? Okay.
Welcome.
Can I steal from something from this? No, it's just bad stuff. Oh, by the way, I'd like to ask for the food and drinks. Yes. Let me buy one camping supply. Now I could recruit some adventurers to help me. That would be great. If I recruit adventurers, maybe they can help me. Who knows? Okay, let's go back and tell this dude to go flip someone else, somewhere else. Otherwise, I can just kill him and take his loot. Hello.
Hail, traveler.
Found Nifra yet? I'm ready to get out of here. Yes, and let her go. Don't worry. I'll catch up to her right after I take care of you. Ha 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 ha. You're welcome to try, you stupid ass. House Dominant, moderate negative. You see, the problem with House Dominant is that, well, they're not good people. So I'm just gonna go and... Dude, that's a lot of damage. Alright, tax collected, things happening, you guys just... Okay, cool. Just set this guy... Oh wow. Okay, you attack this one and you knock this one down. You should do the same whenever you feel like it. See, they lose aggro, that's the point. They lose aggro. Okay, you can now all attack this dude. I mean, if you attack Situmak, however, we're not gonna lose endurance. Or health. Health, sorry. Oh boy. Well, it's money, look at that. It's plenty of money. Now, we kill these guys, so... she should be A-okay, and we should... Is there anything else? 2 messengers, close. The Weaver's Song, okay. Kinda found surprising resistance to inquiries regarding the whereabouts of Bonisetta. Whoever had taken her wanted to keep her location a secret. At the behest of the Duchess of Spirento, a team of violent cryptographers attempted to decipher the fragment of Bonisetta weaving messages. In turn, they communicated those leads to Kana. After several brutal fights against well-trained mercenaries, Kana reached Bonisetta prison, a weaving house near that place. The valiant textile company that had abducted her was immediately cast out of all the valiant republics, great and small. No thanks for saving her, Bonisetta wove an enchanted cloak for Kana's journey back to Cadnua. Experience, money, and 2 minor items. I only see 1. Plus 5 to all defenses, but my Sandra's oh, that's not bad. This is not bad, good. Too bad it's in... Oh! Yes, you must be rumbled. Galloway's slobbering beast, blazing bloody effigy, 3 damned salty wench and her soggy... Ah, dude, what's wrong? That monster stole my pigs! Tripseed into the village, tore down my pen, and made off with the whole damned herd. Just left a few little runs, and what am I supposed to do with them? What are you talking about? Another moved into the area not long ago. Folks had been seeing glimpses and tracks out in the wood, but it seemed to be staying away from town, or so we all thought, until it made off with my pigs. Now everyone's afraid of it's going to develop a taste of kit, if it doesn't already. Tell me how I can help. I know it's too late to get my pigs back, but I'd set my mind at ease to see that things had shown from his... Don't be that aggressive. What do you know about the ogre? It's the same as any other, I'm sure. A big ugly son of a bitch. Trigil could tell you more. He claims to have seen it in the woods. You can find him in his shop. How many times do I have to repeat myself? I already told those snooping guards I haven't seen her, but that doesn't keep them from nosing around my property. Yeah, shit happens.
I'm on the trail.
So anything else we need to...
Steady does it.
No. Okay, this is theft. No, thank you. What about in here? Alright. Hello, Mr. Sister. What do you have here? Nothing.
Margaret's fire casts light in dark.
Haven't seen you before. Always glad to see a new face in town. Company is good for business and chat is good for the soul. That's what I always say. Anyhow, what can I do for you? I'm looking for a woman named Alice. That lot got you asking around too, eh? At least you asked politely enough. Bad enough having a small army moving to town, but they start throwing their way around and telling you your business. That's the problem with these lords. They think the money and their family names entitle them to some kind of special treatment. They expect everyone to fawn over them the way the servants do. No, sir, that's not the kind of people we are. We broke away from either to get away from that kind of nonsense. If they think... I can certainly understand why you feel that way, but at the moment I'm just looking for his daughter. Of course, of course. I was just getting to her. I haven't seen her. Not since she went missing anyway. She mostly kept to herself. But you know how women are, always carrying on, full of palaver once you get any of two of them together. Perfectly harmless, mind you, I'm not criticizing, just feel like they never run out of things to say. That girl seemed rather quiet, downright shy if I'd say so, but even Hendina got her talking. Just goes to show you. An alchemist ran a small stand near the center of town, talented lady, but she had a run-in with some worms not long ago. She's lucky it wasn't that ogre that's been roaming about. It took all of Rambal's pig the other day, did you hear? But don't get him started, he's still sore about the subjects, and once you get it... Dude, you talk too much. Show me what you've got for sale. Oh, that's a lot of unique items. If I ever saw one. Just make sure we sell everything. That's a lot of stuff we need to sell. And you wanna know why? Because we haven't sold anything since many things happened. Well, you look at that. That's a lot of money. Look at that. Okay. There you go. Trade. Now we can trade you some armor. I'm gonna take a guess. Plenty of armor to sell. Cool story, bro. We need to sell all of this stuff. The breastplates, we don't care. We don't care about any of these things. We have one plate just in case. Oh, we have a lot of plates, to be honest. What am I gonna do with all these plates? I don't know. Just gonna sell everything. Do we have... This we don't need. This we don't need. I think... This we don't need. Trade. Goodness gracious. That's a lot of stuff to sell. Lots of books. Not gonna sell the cat, please. I don't want this thing. Thank you very much. See, the problem I don't need to know what to keep and what to sell. How are you gonna sell everything? Okay, what can we buy? We've got all of these things. Some camping supplies. Nothing else. Anjos Gambeson. +2 athletics, the Tedious active motion, 1 per rest. Nothing fancy here. Yeah, there is not much here, so I'm gonna take a guess. I'm gonna take this item, Tall Grass. It's a pike, means it has weapon reach, indeed. Plus 10% of it's converted to crits. Crits can inflict prone. The Hours of Saint Rambold, it's a great sword. Crits can inflict prone, accuracy, plus 12 damage, 15. Ritetzi's Thorn, plus 5 accuracy, plus 4 accuracy. Okay, I don't think this is interesting, but you know what? Oh, that's a lot of money. Grudge Keeper is interesting to say the least. The question is, do I want that? Okay, do I want this one though? Plus 12 accuracy, 15 damage. Crits can inflict prone. Tall grass is interesting, but I don't have anyone who uses that weapon. Vita's Stone is a spear, which we do not use, and the Grudge Keeper is a decent scepter. Yeah, that's complicated. Probably this one. You know, and I will be seeing you. It will be interesting for Pallegina, the sword, if Pallegina was supposed to be a DPS. But she is more like a support, as we've built her.
So, Alaf, have you ever woken up to find your other half used your body during the night?
I don't think I understand you. And I'm not sure I want to.
Well, I've found that if I go to sleep hungry enough, I wake up covered in blood and delightfully full.
Oh, there we got our last companion in place of Ivaras. This middle-aged peasant woman is dressed in brown leather clothes, draped down her knees. Her hands are working at separating stringy, colorless vegetables in a pile before her, stripping the heads off the long fibrous stems and okay. She discards the stem one by one, placing the heads of the vegetables into the small cradle-like bucket in front of her. She doesn't greet you as you approach. You're not sure if she even knows you're there. Excuse me? The woman doesn't respond. Study the woman. At first glance she seems nothing more than a middle-aged woman. Unremarkable, maybe less stern than most, who seems more focused on the weaving in her lap than her surroundings. Yet you suddenly notice she's not stripping the vegetables before her any longer. She's weaving. And the vegetable pods are now missing. She still pays you no mind, her brown locks torn and snug from lack of washing. Like many of the townsfolk you've seen, there's a strange blur to her. Even the motion of her hands seems to be playing with threads that lack color, in a shape that lacks interest. It may be that she is half-minded or deaf, but something feels wrong. As you watch, her knitting takes on an odd cadence, and you have a terrible suspicion that something lurks beneath what your eyes are showing you. Jesus. Suddenly you are calm. You are on a plateau and almost 8, resting in a cold natural water coupled with Alpha again the sense of man wrangling attention. The plateau is soaked in the sun, and the rock beneath you is rough and warm. The sky forms a cradle around you. You feel different, not disembodied. But you feel your body. Your physical contours have changed along with the surroundings. And you hear a soft series of chimes, like wind chimes. At the sound, she scenes gains color and texture as she sounds beckoning. Fingers since down. Focus on the chimes. Dude. Your hands wet, your hands are upon the flesh of a newborn child, and you can feel the crowning of a tiny head turning in your grip. Sleeky wet from the womb. The hands you are wearing in everything they've done this many times, and they are practiced and confident. You can feel distant pains in your own head as the head emerges a stream of fluid from the body, helping the newborn slide forward, and the woman's labor breathing crying out. Focus on the child. As your hands move, you hear the sound of chimes, clear, cutting through the layers of memory. You cannot see where they are coming from, but they are close and they are meant as a comfort. Of that you are certain. With a small child still wet from the she's giving birth. Yeah, first cry, surrender the child. You surrender the child to her some of the many times before. Slowly pull back, retrieve from the memory. With every scene bleeds color the mind. Okay, even as you are spinning from the touch of her mind, the sound of the chime on her wrist is sharp and clear, as if coaxing you back into the real world. The woman still sits before you. She's nothing like what you saw first. She's wearing black shredded garment and drape on. Okay. As she lifts her head to face you, you see that her hair is draped across the front of her face like a veil. What you first saw of her was mental glamour of some sort and conscious, and you realize that what you see is not what the world sees, and you are perhaps the first to see her true self. Still, you don't sense a threat in the realization. If anything, you feel a sense of relief from the figure. What did you do to
I
me?
am seen, but the eyes of others do not remember. You were the first to see me as I am, the call stripped aside.
There is a light touch on your mind, a caress, and the left hand mirrors the motion of the touch. Reaching out to the air between you, you hear the chime on her wrist sound softly. Her hand moves as if pantomizing, resting on your cheek at a distance, and she speaks softly and slowly.
Your memories. A cadence of wheels on a caravan track. Fever. Questions by running water. Violence in a night's campfire. Arrows in the dark. And fleeing. Falling rock and cracking stone. And a storm. The storm. The storm that brushed you. Did its screaming wake you from your mind's cradle? Your memory of it is painful. Its cry is difficult to ignore. It's like a child. Many children crying out.
Yes, encounter a bivouac. Her hands withdraws shyly, the chime suddenly softening the end, the woman stands uncertain. She has been still for some time. Or is it too weak? Okay, you notice the cheekbones are tight, her face gaunt. Yet while her stance is weak, she seems determined to stand before you.
You are able to see me.
It is almost a question. You suddenly realize she doesn't seem to know what you saw when you looked at her. The image on the plateau, yet the image was so clear, so sharp, you're surprised she didn't feel you there.
To see me is a rare gift. A watcher's gift.
Well, was I helping a woman give birth? I was in your head.
So many questions, thoughts whirling like storm winds. That storm still roars through you, deep beneath your thoughts, yet muted and secret, like an underground river. I cannot tell if it is carving new channels, or eroding what keeps your true strength buried. The fact that you could hear it at all, survive it, is something few have ever done. Your power will grow stronger with each soul you touch, as it allowed you to reach out to mine.
Brief silence, and though it seems to last for but a heartbeat, in your thoughts it stretches out between the two of you, like a pull between your minds. You blink, take a breath, and then you realize she wants to ask you a question, yet you can't form the word, as if assembling them is painful, or there are simply not enough pieces. Assemble the thought. Do you wish to travel with me? You feel a wave of fear, gathered with the strength of relief, although oddly, her expression does not change. Then fear dissipates and you feel strength and certainty, as if the plateau from her memory lies beneath you, and a calm sky looks down upon you. Goodbye.
May Wal watch your step.
Yeah, goodbye. So, we now have a Cypher in our group, and you know what that means? Do you know what that means? Now, the Cypher is, you can see it as either a sorcerer or a psionic. More like a psionic. Anyway. We probably want some lore. She got some mechanic. I don't know what to put the points, to be honest. Okay, whoa. Antipathetic field is interesting as I strike. Plus 10 max focus, draining whip. Increased damage. Psychic backlash, 4 targets stun for 4 seconds. Or biting whip. Modifies soul whip to do more damage. Draining whip is still the same. Oh! That's the modification. 23 focus gain and 20. Okay, I'm gonna take draining whip. So, what are these people? These people, the Cyphers basically are damage dealers. They hit enemies, replenish their focus and cast spells. Mental Binding, that seems like a good spell if you want to do some paralyzations. Then we can take Amplified Trust, which is pierce damage. There's also Phantom Foes. -10 enemies needed to flank. Okay. Recall Agony, 4 target, all damage reapplied. Psycho Vampiric Shield, that's interesting, but I'm not gonna say no to the amplified thrust. And now we can start learning some survivals because we need accuracy. Now I am gonna say this. Now this is interesting. This is even better because it gives target blinded and daze, and in AoE you blind everyone. Now the alternative would be mind blades, but the damage is not that big and there's only so much damage, so I'm gonna go and take Eye Strike. Then of course we're gonna take the Biting Whip to do more damage. Next we're gonna go with more survival. We need that. Level 3 spell, what can we get? Pain Link. Target 25% damage repaired to nearby enemies. Target is hobbled and weakened, but it's interesting. Ectoplasmic, it's a full beam, so I'm gonna take that. Soul Ignition, target burn damage over 13 seconds. Forces an enemy soul to leak energy. Secret Horrors, frighten for 20 seconds, secret for 20 seconds. Puppet Master. 4 target dominated, that's interesting. That's interesting. This could be interesting. I'm gonna take Soul Ignition for single target AoE. What am I saying for single target damage? Survival. Keep going for survival. Okay, what do we need now? I'm gonna take... Yeah, at this point I think like this one will be great. Now we can take this thing. I think I need some accuracy though. I mean, greater focus is fantastic, but not gonna lie, I could be using some accuracy. So a marksman would be good because, yeah, plus 5 damage against distant enemy. A gunner though? Yeah, gunner should be reload speed at fast level crossbow, arbalest, and all firearms. Yeah, I'm gonna take the gunner. She's gonna use, if we have no one that uses guns, so we can take gunners. But then again, I should be taking the Ruffian weapon focus, pistol and blunderbuss, which is more than enough. So really, 6 accuracy, but 20% reload speed, it's a lot. Let's begin with accuracy. Okay, we need to gain focus. In order to gain focus, we need accuracy. Alright, so Mind the Lens, Silent Scream, Pain Block, Body Attunement. Damage reduction stolen for 20 seconds. Mind the Lens is doing pierce damage to the target. Out of effect, target plus length. Pierce damage to anyone in the line of attack with a high chance of causing an interrupt. Pain Block, damage reduction, okay. Silent Scream, target raw damage, stun for 10 seconds for AoE. This one is great. And Wild Leech, stolen from random attributes, no. I would say Pain Block wouldn't be bad. Yeah, Pain Block wouldn't be bad. Next level, we're gonna take more survival. And you're gonna take, at this point, Mind Lens, I guess. And we can take Psychic back, no, Greater Focus, that could be interesting. Or we can take Penetrating Shot is interesting, but I'm gonna take the Gunner for the reload speed. Because, yes indeed, we have a pistol unique shock damage. So you're gonna use... No, you're not gonna use the crossbow. Please. Stop with the nonsense. No, I get it, the crossbow is good, but... You know. Okay, I can get damaging for 30% damage or accurate. I do not have accurate 2. And I cannot get accurate 3, so accurate 3 is a great thing. So I'm gonna have to go with fine for now. We have a secondary enchantment. Now we need slaying. You should be slaying. Oh, I'm not gonna do any of those. I don't need what I can do with this thing. But anyway, whatever the case, you've got good accuracy with this weapon. Oh. So you're supposed to be one-handing with a dagger? I don't think so. I really don't think so. So the accuracy is really trash. How is accuracy trash? We have accuracy -5 because it's veil piercing. So yeah, we will see about that. Durance, welcome to your new weapon there. Can put this thing back. I mean, what does it do? 20% attack speed, but this one stun flanked enemies, so yeah. Well, what can I say? You've got a pistol, you've got a gun, you need an armor. You've got fine padded armor. I do not agree with that. You need... No, this is recovery speed. The recovery speed is way too low. You can use either Durance Robe or some hide armor. I'm gonna say Durance Robes. I'm sorry, but really, realistically speaking, off protection, you go there. Reflex healing. Minus spell bar restore right endurance of perception +1. There you go. This one is defense of concentration +10. Sure, I guess. How do you put it? You cannot. Why? It's a neck piece. So this is a neck piece, okay. A waist grants knockdown 1 per encounter. No. +10 accuracy, okay, you can wear this one. The problem is you don't have now the reflex and wheel and it's okay, it's okay. You can use this one now. There you go, you look great. Anything else we could actually use? Probably some scrolls of things. Scroll of web could not be a bad idea. You know what else? Eldritch aim for 10 seconds, I don't know. Potion of power? Sure. Give me the potion of power. There you go. And yes indeed, we found the last this is 10 defense against spells, okay. We found our last companion. I'm not sure if I built her correctly, but we needed someone with guns. Now we have guns. Oh, this is great. This is Loki-like. So, yeah. I think we can now go. Oh wait. We have this cloak. Will when others below. This is the mantle of the dying boar, which we don't need right now. But I was pretty sure we had something else. You know? Where is the other one? I found another. Oh, we have to go back and take it. Okay. So we're gonna save now that we have a last companion. And I will see you guys in the next episode. So thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.